Hello, everybody, and welcome back to One Life Zero. I hope all is going well. Yeah, it's been a few days. I sound much better, I'm sure. I feel infinitely better. One thing I can tell you is that that is the sickest I have been in many, many years. So I'm glad to be on the other side of that. I do need a bit of a refresh here. We did finally get our pimp, so that'll be nice. It's pretty good one too. I'm happy with that. So wait, where are we at then? We are going to be going to, not the rush yards. We are going to go to Iridium Blight. We're going to push the story a little bit, and we are going to. Sorry, my mouse is being a little bit weird, but we need to push the story. Our goal today is to try and get at least to the warrior. If we can make it that far, I'm happy. That might be a bit ambitious. Or wait, what am I doing? I think I can go straight there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my mouse is being weird. Alright, that was very strange. Okay. Yeah, we can go straight there. Nice. This is gonna make, I mean, it doesn't really change anything, to be honest. It just gets us here a little bit quicker. Shield. Our shield's 28. Should be fine. This area in here, I think, is not, I think like 26 maybe. We'll see here. I don't think it's gonna be that high. This area though is pretty sketchy, especially in TVHM. Death here is definitely very possible. Not, I mean, maybe not so much now. Yeah, these guys are level 26. But in TVHM, certainly. I don't even remember what these guys are called. Yeah, they're these torturers, but they're like the beefed up version of the torturer. Ambush commander, that's what they're called. What you, in a perfect cycle, what you want is you get two immediately to come out of this door. This, I think, is the 1-2-1 cycle, where you get like one, and then then you get two over here, and then you get one that comes in behind you. This is the slower one. In a perfect world, you get 2 and 2. But I mean, the pimp is just insane. Even though it's a slag pimp, it's still, you know, insanely strong in normal mode. This gun is just, I mean, probably what I would consider the strongest in the game. I mean, the Lady Fist, maybe. There's an argument for that, sure. Oh, I don't have kunai. I thought I did. Where's that guy at? Trying to... We are going to do a bit of a skip here. This just prevents us from having to run all the way out. Like, you go outside and there's all kinds of enemies to fight and threshers and all that stuff. So we can just jump up, do a grenade jump, and get up here. And then we can actually hit this dialogue skip up here. There's a 2 pixel box that you can hit that'll trigger that dialogue, and instead of having to run all the way down and through this whole thing down here, there's a little lineup you can do. And I think it's 2 pixels is all the bigger it is. I always destroy these guns too, because they're just annoying when you're trying to run away. Actually, real quick. Oh, I don't have... Okay, one more level and I'll get kunai. I see. I just one-shot that Suicide Psycho with just a straight melee. That's kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, see, that area there is another one that's pretty sketchy in and especially in TVHM. Because in TVHM, the dots do a lot more damage than they do now, so... I am low on bullets here, but that's one thing I'm looking forward to is just farming the warrior and getting all that iridium, because we're going to be able to get so much iridium for just all the base SDUs. Where's his trigger at? There it is. I don't really need that anymore, I don't think. We'll get rid of this. We are gonna get a bee and a lady fist in this episode. I mean, a bee, we don't really care. We're not gonna be picky. Quite literally, the first bee we get will be fine. The lady fist, we're gonna be a little bit picky. We just want a sight. After that, I don't care. I'm not needing anything insanely specific. Oh, I missed that. This is where getting that crit pimp is pretty huge. Yes, the last one's too nice. I'm gonna destroy that barrel though. But I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a little bit since I played. Like I said, that was a knockdown, drag out bug, whatever I had. Oof. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Okay, well, this is probably one of the more sketchy areas, especially, I mean, okay, sketchy in normal mode is a very different type of sketchy than anything else. Sketchiness really is going to ramp up here in TVHM. TVHM is where, like, you know, the dots really start to hurt and all those kind of things. Like, when I started this, I was pretty confident that I would make it through normal mode. I'm pretty confident. Okay, I was 100% confident that I was gonna make it through normal mode. I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna make it through TVHM. The real test is going to be, I think, early TVHM, because I'm gonna be a little overconfident, I think, in certain areas, and I might get into some weird situations that might be tougher. But the real test is going to be the Fight for Sanctuary DLC in UVHM. That is by far and away the most difficult section of this entire challenge, you know, I think. Now, granted, like I said, as when we started this, I have never completed a one life. I've made it to the upper OP levels. Like, I've made it to, oh shit, actually, what am I doing? I need to go to Sanctuary. But I've made it to the upper OP levels on a couple different characters, and most of my runs, I think, that I have, you know, made it to the to UVHM have died in the Fight for Sanctuary DLC. All of those enemies are pretty scary. They all spawn with good weapons. So that's like the first part of the game that's going to be difficult, truly difficult. TVHM definitely can sneak up on me, because I'll get overconfident and I'll just W key through most of the story, and then all of a sudden I'm like, my shield is 10 levels under leveled, and I'm just getting instant nuked every time. But As long as I'm not an idiot, that won't happen. And I think that me doing this, like the commentary, will really help slow me down in that regard. Oh, he's level 32. This is good. This is very good. So yeah, he can drop me a B at any point now. So that would be very nice. One thing I do like to do though, when I'm farming for the B, is open this chest, because you can get loot midgets, and I'm gonna have to slow down my menuing because I keep wanting to go to the other car. But if you go to the basic car, then you can run him over and you can shoot him with the machine guns. And if you have a crit weapon, oh I missed, and you can run him over like this. And if you have a crit weapon, it stacks. So in our case, we're good because we have a crit pimp. But once we get the Lady Fist, it'll really be stacking. The only thing I need to be very careful of, and I have done this many times in the past, is accidentally selling my pimp or dropping it, trying to drop reload or whatever. I just need to be very, very careful because I did find a decent level Raquel, but it's not the pimp, right? Like we want to keep that pimp for everything. As long as we farmed for the pimp, hopefully we get a little bit lucky on this bee farm. That would be really nice. But him being level 32 is pretty nice actually, because that means we'll get a max level bee. I missed again. Got some iridium though. Take that. 23. I don't actually know what we have for the STUs or anything. I don't think we have a. I think we put most of it into grenades because we have 7. We definitely do not have much sniper. We definitely don't have much pistol, which are the 2 that we're gonna want. I think I'll probably put most of the 23 that I have into pistol, just to make warrior farming a little bit easier. I think that's probably the better move. Oh, he stuck me with a grenade. This is a very quick farm though, which is kind of nice. And I mean, getting the bee is a huge power spike. We won't even really use the bee much. We're gonna use it on Pump Station 2, because Pump Station 2 is just very scary in general. But we'll also use it really to just farm the warrior. Now, late game, we will be using the bee as pretty much our main shield, because we're gonna be, like I said, either last episode or a couple of episodes ago, we're going to be building for like primarily like a sniper 0. So the goal is to kind of just kill everything from far away, and the bee is perfect for that. Or I'm not on read only. I don't think I am, but let's just load the save to be... Okay, yeah, we're good. That would have been bad. See, we got a loot midget. He's level 32 as well. Ah, we didn't get nothing. But that's pretty cool. Oh no, I'm like stuck. Stuck. Here, we'll just do this. We'll go. Oh, that didn't boop him? Because you can get him stuck in this like melee loop as well. Which, I mean, he's a pretty easy boss, just all in all. Yeah, I got this rake hole. I mean, it's not a great grip or stock for that matter, but it'll do. If we need it to. Not that we don't want it to, right? We want to keep our pimp, but we have options. Oh, that was a terrible throw. I did hit him though. Having a good singularity here makes this farm a lot better too. Dude, I cannot hit him. What am I doing? Oh, that was not great driving, but it's okay. There is some danger here. Pump Station 2 is pretty sketchy. Even the next one, the other one on the other side of the map, both of them are pretty scary. There's is that a bushwhack? No, it's only, I think it's only 2 barrels. Yeah. But both pump stations can be pretty scary, especially with just like they'll spawn with really good rocket launchers. So like scary things can happen. So we just gotta be careful and be ready if we do get a knock or whatever. We just need to be prepared to have a res. We gotta always keep in mind something that we can res off of. Because if one of these hawks, I believe is what they're called, spawn with a Topnia or, I mean, who knows? Even a bandit launcher, you know, it's not easy. We very likely could go down. Which, I mean, going down is not a huge deal, right? We just gotta be ready and prepared. Actually, it'd be faster if I did this. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was crazy, okay. Now I just back up this way. Is that the same shotgun? No, it's a different grip. Very similar. It's this part's the same, this part's the same sight, but it's just a different grip. Come on, Hunter. Just give it to me. Nope. I got excited because I thought I saw some orange, but I was hallucinating. He really doesn't give much XP either. He fell funny and I can't see his head. But the good news is that by the end of this episode, we are going to have basically the entire loadout that we're going to need for the rest of normal mode and for a good chunk of TVHM. So the power spike is really going to happen this episode. Oh, I thought that shield looked kind of B-ish. I was excited. We have only gotten one loot midget, which is unfortunate. I don't know why I parked so far away. That was crazy. Oh, and then I get in the gunner seat. Yeah, I wasn't even close enough to trigger him. Oh, I did trigger him. I just didn't see him. I don't think. Or nothing. I wonder if I could, if I had a sticky, if I could stick it to the underneath side. It'd be just an easier throw, I think. Might fractionally speed it up too. Oh, this should be a good one. Oh, he rolled over. I don't know how many runs this has been, but I expected to get it quicker, but nope. The bee farm is another one of those that I don't mind doing this one. This one's kind of fine to me. It's, very rarely do I ever get a insane bee, but I like this farm just because you have the loot midget chance and, I mean, it's easy, you know. There's not a ton of risk, especially with the car method. I mean, even if I were to shoot him, then it wouldn't be that bad. And now that I say that out loud, that's why I just realized that's why I'm not getting much in the way of XP, is because I'm killing with the car. That's obvious. And, oof. But again, we don't really need XP. Saturn is a far superior XP farm, and after that, I'm sorry, the warrior is going to be our main XP farm. And we're going to go to like 36.5, 37, maybe 30, maybe even higher. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what it's looking like. Because I don't mind taking the warrior super high, levels wise, because the iridium is nice. The unfortunate thing is, in the number that sticks out in my head is that the warrior's gear is going to cap out at 35, and that might be just a normal mode thing too, you know? So, but I think that if we can get to like 37-ish, that'll put us at the highest level fastball without having to farm anything prior. I think this is a... Oh no, it's a Hyperion. If that was a Malawan, I would have yoinked that for just another slag rifle. I would ever lose my pimp, but... That's a really good shotgun. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant for us, but that's like really, really good. We'll take it. I don't think we'll ever use it, but we have it. It's ours now. Alright, Mr. Hell... Oh, I have no nades. Mr. Hellquest. It is time to give me a B. I don't know why I got in my car. He gave me a class mod. Let's see if this is any good. Yeah. Sure, I guess. Two-fang, I don't know. I mean, it's not awful, you know. I'll rock that for a little bit. Be really cool to get the legendary... I actually don't know what all comes on Zero's legendary class mods from the loot midgets. I've never been a big, like, Zero player. This is maybe the 5th or 6th time I've ever played him. I was always a Maya. Maya and Axton were my two favorites. Maya's just really boring, I think, for the one life, especially early game, just because Cloud Kill is so insanely busted. I mean, Cloud Kill trivializes basically all of normal mode, all of TVHM, and I don't know, it's just, it's not as fun. But her character is a lot of fun, I think, in UVHM, especially just the way that you kind of can build and play her around her bubble. And Axton, I think, is just an interesting character. I've always kind of really enjoyed the defensive turret-esque characters in games. Oh no, I think that's bad. Oh, it worked, it worked. Oh, I thought he was dead. Whoops. Might be going crazy. Okay, I am. I'm going insane, slowly. I swear I saw an orange beam there. I might be smoking the rock. I can't believe we've only gotten one loot midget from this run, too. That's disappointing. Although I don't know the odds of that. I've definitely gotten like a lot of them before. Maybe those runs were just really, really high rolls. Who knows? But yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take Saturn to at least 32, maybe 33, just depending on, I didn't throw my grenade. Just depending on how efficient it is. Like, if it's a dumb efficient farm, we'll take them to 33. But if we're, like, kind of grinding them a little bit, it'll be 32. Mainly just because I want to get to the warrior as quick as possible, because Iridium is our the main thing we need right now. So we will be respecking before we get to Saturn, because we want boar. We really want boar. So I think I'll do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff here. I think that my goal is to get into UVHM before Christmas time. So that gives me like a week and a half to get through TVHM, which I mean feels pretty doable. The reason is that I actually we get like 2 weeks off this year for work, and the goal is to really hammer away at UVHM during that like week and a half or 2 weeks that I'll have, and it should be perfect time too. I'll be able to really like hammer away and give a good attempt at the end game of the One Life. So that's kind of the like timeline wise. We're gonna have like not regular, but we'll have some steady uploads, but there won't be like it was there during Thanksgiving where it was like every day I had a video coming up. The goal I think is going to be to try to get like 4 episodes recorded in a weekend and then post them like throughout the week. But dang, see that guy took my shield down. But yeah, so our goal is to get 4 episodes throughout the week, and then I'm sorry, let me rephrase. Get 4 episodes recorded during the weekend, and then post the videos during the week. I have not really had that schedule here for the last bit, just because it's been crazy with, Thanksgiving, and then I got sick, and work is, always a thing, but that's the goal going forward, will be that kind of system. We've been farming. This feels like a really long farm. I'll have to look at this, because we're only 30 minutes into the recording, so it can't be that long. But this is one of the last ones we have to do. The warrior farm I kind of enjoy too, just because you get so much iridium and you actually get to like play the video game, right? Like you get to kill things. But whereas this is a very safe farm. So this is one of the last really safe things we get to do in the game too. Hopefully we can just get like the god roll lady fist on like the first try. That would be really, really cool. Oh, I have been thinking too, there is the game that I think I'm going to buy and play over Christmas break as well is going to be, it's called Vane. Not familiar, or if you're not familiar with it, it's a zombie survival game. It's very Project Zomboid, but first person. And they have some really interesting like hardcore mechanics that are kind of cool. You can do permadeath and you can do all the basic hardcore stuff. So that might be another game that I kind of give a shot to. I would have to learn it, you know, like I don't know it at all, right? And I mean it's a new game, but I guess well it may not be new, but new to me at a minimum. So I think I'll be trying it. I don't know if I'll you know, make a one life attempt at it because there really isn't much of like an end game currently in it, but it would still be cool to play it and you know get everything set up and get your base and all that. I think the long-term plan for the game is to have bosses and questing and all that kind of stuff. So long term, I think that there's going to be some really cool things to do in it, but for now it's more of just open world survival. But it seems really well done. I played the demo, and I think I'm going to go ahead and buy it, and then and during Christmas break, I'm going to really give it a good shot and see if it's fun. The other game that I've been kind of toying around with playing, I've got a little bit of the itch to play Diablo 3 to do some, because I believe the season will be ending soon and we could do like a hardcore ladder run. I don't know that it would really translate well to the video format, but it'd be, I mean, doing the storyline would, sure, certainly. But who knows? I mean, maybe I'll give it a shot. For now, though, I definitely still have the Borderlands itch, and even if this character were to die in this episode, I think I would probably start another character before I went to another game, because I mean, this is the main thing that I've been wanting to do for a long time is a Borderlands 1 life. I think that if this character were to die, that if this character dies soon, I'm going to actually look over my notes and come back, or in the next series, I would come back with like an actual route and with things that, with not figuring things out on the fly. I mean, I think that it makes it kind of interesting for the video, but in terms of just raw chances, right? I think that having a good plan will improve our odds pretty significantly. Dang, man. Another 5 minutes of me just yapping away. Trying to get this freaking bee shield, man. Just give it to me, Hunter. I know it's inside of you. But yeah, I mean, if anybody listened to all of that yap, let me know. Is there any games that seem kind of interesting, or that you would think would go interesting in this kind of format? Yeah, just let me know down below. I do read all the comments. Generally, it's just Big K down there talking, but I do read all of them. Oh, we got something. A homing fire bee. Ew. I mean, hey, that's that's the first legendary we've gotten, but hey, I'll take it as something. But yeah, shout out Big K. He's the GOAT. Been around since day one. I'm gonna hit level 37 before I even get a bee shield. That's what's gonna happen here. Imagine we get like a conference call or something out of that. That'd be out of the loot midget. That would be awesome. One of the most insane things I've ever gotten was I got a one level one level fastball, explosive fastball from the chest after control core, and I mean because the fastball is at that point you're like it's like level 25 or something like that, but uh the fastball that we're using from the beginning of the game is like level 9, and it is still two-shotting level 30 enemies, right? So just imagine what like a level 24 one does. It was so unfair. If you had like the patience to sit there and farm that as part of your route, you could, I mean, you could probably one-shot Hunter, Hellquest, and most of the other like bosses at this point in the game with like an one-level fastball. But I was saying earlier that I'm not really a huge Zer0 player, and that, I mean, that's very true. So, but I do think that Zer0 is an interesting character, especially in the late game, because he's very glass cannony, right? I mean, that's kind of his whole thing, is to just one-shot everything. He's the only character that really has damage, and slag isn't super needed in like the standard UVHM, just because you can kill everything with all your crit bonuses and stuff, which is kind of interesting and fun, I think, because the slag mechanic is not my favorite, right? Like we just kind of it's just a weapon drop, weapon switch simulator. And I think that Zer0 makes that kind of interesting. Now in UVH, or I'm sorry, in the OP levels, it's kind of irrelevant, right? Like, 'cause you really, really, really need that slag to just survive, and there you need it. But I think that Zer0 being able to kind of avoid some of that slag is really interesting. Or this is a really bad slag one, yeah. It's a Jericho. That was a Ray kill. Ray kills, I believe, or they have the flat off barrel. Okay, I had to get a drink. But we are coming in towards the end of the episode, and this has taken quite a bit longer than I really expected. Hopefully we can get this soon. But this is kind of the nature of the Borderlands 1 life, is you really need to do a lot of farming. And it's not really the most fun or the most entertaining, but it sets you up so well for success. Like, the weapons that you can get are so strong that they're not necessarily mandatory, right? But in for the one life, they kind of are. To where it makes it consistent. And that's the big thing that we're looking for, is the repeatability and consistency of the route. And I think that's why I was so confident that I was going to make it through normal mode. It's just, I've done this enough times that I know it, but I don't know, maybe like a non-uniques would be kind of interesting. I don't think anybody's ever done one, but I know that Zer0 is probably the best for that. Just, again, we go back to the kind of built-in damage that he has. So he would be the one that would be possible with it. And I mean, but what that would kind of just boil down to, I think, would be just you vendor farming for good Jacob snipers, right? Like, that would get so boring. I think anyways. I mean, it would make the boss fights and stuff a little bit different because you would be forced to use weapons that aren't the pimp, lady fist beat, sandhawk, whatever. And so maybe that would be kind of interesting. I don't think I will be trying one, at least anytime soon. Okay. Oh, Hunter. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. You can do it. I promise. You can drop it. It doesn't even have to be good. I never get good bees. I'm not even picky. That's a bushwhack, though. Two shot. I don't know why I drove my car up over that. That was kind of very dumb. Yeah, we're definitely due for an insane Lady Fist. That's what's gonna happen. I can feel it. First try Lady Fist, perfect. That's all we're gonna get. Because we have not really had insane luck at any point in this run so far. Now that I can remember anyways. Am I talking out of my ass? No, I think that at basically every farm has been a grind. There has not been a single one that was just like, oh wow, that was easy. We're gonna take this episode up to an hour. If the episode ends before an hour, it means that we got it. But the goal right now is to just get the B this episode. Oh, wait, is that gonna push me off? Good. Whoops. I just wanted the iridium. Although we have gotten 13 iridium, you know? Like, let's try to find some positives here. We got that ladyfish, or I'm sorry, not ladyfish. We got that fire bee. I don't know why I thought that the fire bee was a ladyfish. That is... oof. The ladyfish will be coming soon enough, though. I hope at no point that I missed a bee. That would be way, way more embarrassing. There's just one on my screen, and I completely missed it. I don't think that happened, but... that's like worst case scenario, I think. Or God forbid that happens like twice. Ugh, imagine. At least I'd be ignorant to it until somebody pointed it out, but... dang, dude. I don't know what time we started hemp farm, or I'm sorry, bee farming in this. It was pretty early on. I mean, yeah, it had to have been like within like 15 minutes of the episode started. So basically, I mean, literally the entire episode has been bee farming. But hey, we got a couple loot midgets there. That's cool. Imagine the loot midget gives us the bee. That would be the most insane twist. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Just one bee shield. And my luck, what'll happen is I'll get it, it'll like drop at like level 32 or something that I can't even use yet. I mean, it wouldn't be a huge deal because I would just get to pattern, but... actually, I don't know if it will drop it. I don't think it can drop at 32. I think it has to drop at 30 max. Or with a maximum of 30. Okay, Mr. Hellquest, I feel it. This is the one. The other thing too is that we don't really form Hellquest for a B. I mean, maybe late game? Do we? Generally, I would farm the tree ants, but I guess the tree ants are much more dangerous than this. The tree ants are nice though because you have two opportunities. Now I'm actually wondering if this is probably the move late game. I don't know how effective the car is though. Like it OP9, you know, is the car super effective? I don't know. We'll have to test that. We might actually farm our Hunter Hellquest instead of the tree ants. The tree ants are kind of sketchy. I mean, you can pick the one quest up that makes nothing spawn down in that area, but the problem is basically always for me anyways, is the fairies. The fairy things that fly around through there. Because if you accidentally aggro one of those things, it's GG's. That's it. Game over. I don't know. I haven't said anything in like 5 runs. I don't even know what to say anymore. We've made no story progress in the last like 3 episodes. I'm so ready. Farming is one of those things to me that like I enjoy playing the game, right? But I don't enjoy this. There's like my brain is just turned off. I'm just pressing keys. Oh my god, all you have to do is bitch and complain and eventually your dreams will come true. This is awful though. That is disgusting. And I don't even give a shit. It's fine. This is the most beautiful bee I've ever seen in my life. I'm pretty sure it's perfect actually. It's fantastic. It's the best bee you could ever ask for. It is the one. I think the lesson of this is if you too bitch and complain hard enough, good things will happen. And on that note, I'm going to call it. So thank you everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one.